ladies and gentlemen, the situation is starting to put America in a chokehold. America had underestimated Iran. America had neglected Iran. America, which thought it could simply trample over Iran, has moved on. America is now faced with an uncomfortable situation. America, which had no desire to go to war since it was on the basis of these words that Donald Trump ran his campaign, promising to bring peace to the world. But America finds itself more involved and will become even more involved in conflicts, more so than under Joe Biden's administration. Yes. So yesterday, late at night, for those of you who did not follow the video conference, one of the advisors actually, two advisors to the Iranian Supreme Leader, Ali Khamenei, these two advisors declared on behalf of the Iranian Revolution that all American military bases in the Middle East will in due course disappear. They are going to attack them. They said that America no longer has a place in the Middle East. And just a moment ago, we saw that an American military base was attacked in Syria. Yes, the Karaj military base, I think that's how you pronounce it. It was attacked. This is just the beginning. But now, at the very moment we are speaking, America has put all of its military bases in the Middle East on maximum alert. Yes, seek and you shall find. Yes, they have put all their bases on alert. So, how is this unfolding? In this video conference, this is the news we are going to discuss. But before we continue, I humbly ask you to share the video conference as much as possible. Give it lots of likes. And above all, don't forget to leave a review in the comments. Share the video. There you go. So, let's dive deep, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, in this matter, Iran is not like other countries that give up easily. First of all, it must be said that Iran has called for vengeance. Iran has warned other Islamic states that do not share its ideology. And now, everyone knows that Iran is the power in the Middle East. Let's move on to the official information. According to official information, the United States Armed Forces in the Middle East have been placed on high alert in response to threats made by Iran, signaling an escalation of tensions in the region. The Iranian threat and American measures. What actions have the Americans just taken? It should first be noted that Iran has publicly warned the United States of America of severe consequences following recent American strikes that targeted 3 key Iranian nuclear sites, namely Fordo, Isfahan, and Natanz. We discussed this in the introductory part of this video conference. So Tehran has explicitly declared, this is official, Tehran has explicitly stated that any American military base in the Middle East used to launch such attacks would be considered a legitimate target. That was before. But afterwards, some time later, that was just after the strike. But last night they said from now on, America has no place in the Middle East. No more military bases in the Middle East. Iran is making this statement and giving this confirmation as if they govern the entire Middle East. It's no longer as if since Iran has demonstrated its strength, Iran rules the Middle East and they are capable. Since they have states that support them, that support Iran, there are armed groups present that strongly support Iran. So America is under pressure. In this tense situation, America has just taken alert measures, very high alert measures. So in response and as a direct reaction to this statement and the recent attack on an American base in northeastern Syria, as we mentioned earlier, American armed forces have implemented heightened alert measures accordingly. These measures include, first of all, strengthening the basic security system. They have reinforced their basic security setup. And that's what Iran likes, reinforcement. They just send you a Satile missile and then it's fine. Or they send you a Fatah missile. Yes. Not to mention that Iran is also preparing to send something directly onto American soil. So, that's the first measure. Strengthening the basic security system. Second measure, increased vigilance, heightened alertness among personnel, and the implementation of cleaning and security operations around the facilities. So not so much around the facilities themselves, but it's the people who are doing it. When the fatal missile comes down, it doesn't care. It just falls and then does its thing. So what needs to be said already is that the mere fact that America is feeling the heat, the mere fact that they are uncomfortable and have put their armed forces on maximum alert, that proves that America is afraid of Iran's retaliation. It means that Iran is not joking around. And it also means that the conflict will continue in the region. It will continue. I'm telling you, the Iranians are nifras. Ask the Malians. Ask the Dula from Cote d'Ivoire, the Malinke from Guinea. What does nifra mean? It means someone who has a heart as hard as can be. When he says, I'm going to do this to you, he will do it. Your eyes are wide open and he does it to you. And then you can't say anything. So, another point. The U.S. State Department has also issued recommendations to American citizens who are in the area. For now, they haven't been asked to leave, but they've been urged to exercise increased vigilance everywhere in the world. Increased vigilance. This time, it's not limited to just the Middle East, but all American citizens everywhere in the world need to be vigilant. Because there are Iranians all over the world. There are also groups that have pledged allegiance to Iran who are everywhere in the world. And now, America is being portrayed as Iran's sworn enemy. All means are fair to reach Rome. All means are fair for Iran to achieve its goal and to make the United States of America regret it forever. This is why there is anxiety on the American side. So there is a real risk of escalation of hostilities. The alert status of American forces and the growing Iranian threats carry serious implications for stability in the Middle East. There is indeed an increased risk of escalation. And even Israel is facing problems as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the situation America is now facing. We will continue to follow this news. Everything that results from it, we will come back to discuss here on the Evaders Consciences platform. So please share this video conference as much as possible. I will be back with more news shortly. This was the voice of your one and only Samurai.